Të dashur teleshikues të televizionit të shqiptarëve të Amerikës. Sot në emisionin ton Argument, kam ftuar një nga aktivistët e shoqatës së republikanëve të rinj këtu në Michigan, shqiptaro-amerikan, pikërisht Noni Gojçaj, dhe do të flasim për një event që preku të gjithë shpirtrat e republikanëve, për një republikan të ri, për vrasjen makabre të përfaqësuesit MNZ të rinisë republikane, të atij aktivistit që dinte të ngjallte zemrat pesh, i cili dinte të vlerësonte edhe kundërshtarin, të jepte atij mundësi për të folur, për të pasur një përballje opinionesh. Do flasim për vrasjen e Charlie Kirk. E natyrisht, kjo është një humbje e madhe për lëvizjen republikane, por njëkohësisht edhe një vlerësim që u bë figurës së tij gjatë javëve të kaluara. Unë kam këtu pikërisht Nonin, siç e thrasim ne të gjithë. And this interview should be done in English because the resonance that the killing of Charlie Kirk had on the American opinion has affected not only the Americans, has affected also the Albanian Americans and the supporters of the Republican Party. Noni, I see you having a sign of Charlie Kirk. What is your opinion about his role within the Republican Party?
Thank you. And I'm glad to be here to discuss the life of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk, he's an American hero. He died for his ideals. He stood for all what's good about this country. He was one of our lights he lightened up the stage, and he spread the word of this country, family, God, freedom. And he's one of the most iconic figures in modern history. His assassination was one of the biggest assassinations since MLK assassination, one of the biggest political assassinations out there, and one of the biggest losses for our movement, for the Republican Party, for the conservative movement. And he was one of the brightest minds, and he most likely would have been one of the presidents in the future.
Yeah, everybody mentioned that, but he doesn't have the time. He's a martyr now. He will do with his example, I think, more that he can do if he was alive.
I agree. He's truly a martyr. He died for the good cause and for this country, only at 32 years young, and he left a family behind, his wife Erica, his 2 kids. It was a real tragedy that day that hit the whole country. Everybody was in shock and anger, but we are seeing, as we call it, as the turning point, as Charlie called it when he started back in Chicago. He started in the Chicago suburbs in one of his garages. He was a true icon in our history he didn't even finish college. He dropped out. He started the movement. He helped Trump in many ways win the first time and especially the second time. He changed hearts and minds. He went all over the country in different colleges, and he spread the word of the greatness of this country, this word of God. He was a true Christian, and I think one of the main reasons why they assassinated him is because they were scared of him. He was turning so many of these young college students into conservatives, because we all know that the colleges in the United States are indoctrinated with left ideas and progressives that are taking over. But Charlie was taking over and was taking and changing, as I said, hearts and minds. And he was a real threat to their power, so they are losing power. So that's the main reason why they assassinated him.
Is the culprit here the rhetoric of the left against not only Charlie Kirk, but against all the Republican and the youth movement for?
It absolutely is, and this rhetoric has to stop. We've seen during the years calling Trump supporters fascists, calling them Nazis and all kinds of words. It's a tragedy. We are in such a polarized society that the media, specifically the mainstream media, taking words out of context of Charlie's words, also taking words out of context for when Trump speaks. But they only take a small glimpse of it, take it out of context, and they make people. So there are so many people out there, they are suffering, they are under depression, under all kinds of pills and everything going on. And there are all kinds of crazies, lunatics out there that they take these words as the truth. So when you call somebody a Nazi or a fascist, somebody's going to act on it. And that's exactly what happened. This has to stop. I mean, they already tried assassinated our president 2 times. They assassinated Charlie Kirk and all kinds of other tragedies that were about to happen. But Charlie paid with his life because of this rhetoric from the left, and it's disgusting, and it has to stop.
So, are you impressed from the fact that, like these 2 attempts against President Trump and the assassin of Charlie Kirk are done quite in the same method, in the same form, like a copycat?
Yeah, that's the main problem. So what I see, it's really close, actually. It's especially the first in Butler, Pennsylvania, and the one with Tyler Robinson in Utah. So those are very, very like similar in the way everything is. These younger generations are being radicalized by the media, mainstream media, on purpose. So they act on this when they hear all this rhetoric, as I said, especially from the Democrat Party and from the left, especially the one that are furthest, the progressives. They are not helping the cause. Even after Charlie Kirk's death, you had people from the left celebrating, and you had all kinds of teachers in schools and people that are teaching our kids, and they are out there saying all kinds of words and celebrating in social media. I don't know how people become like this. I mean, I don't understand how people can have so much hatred on their hearts for a man that he was a real Christian. He was a great leader, and he spread only love on his words. He spread love. He had a microphone. He challenged their ideas. Is that what this country is about? It's about the ideas and the arguments. So
people that cannot counter argument about the idea, about a conversation, people that they don't have their own ideas, they are manipulated from the mainstream media, they are manipulated from the social media. So people they don't have other solution just to kill other people. It's a terrific situation.
It's really terrifying to even think about all these stories and all the media lies and everything that they portray conservatives. Conservatives, they want a better country. We want a better country for our kids. And we want also to be, to our voices, we have to have our voices heard out there. And if you can't, you can have an argument, we can have a civilized debate, and we challenge each other with ideas, and if they can. So you see, when it comes to the left, they are losing every grip of their power that they had, and now they are acting like this because they can't win in ideas because they went rogue. They are way to the left. Nobody wants those ideas anymore. People want people have to understand one thing. The Democrats that they were back 30 years ago, they don't exist anymore. They are like Bernie Sanders, AOC, Jasmine Crockett, Mamdani. These are socialist progressives that they want to destroy everything what stands good in this country, and they want to completely redesign their own United States, and they want to silence all the oppositions because they don't agree with them.